Hello, Hamder, Travis, hi
Hello.
Patrick. How you guys doing?
Good, good.
Good
Good,
morning, good
good.
afternoon. How's everyone doing?
Hey, good
Yeah, good,
morning.
good, good.
Hey, good evening.
So it's 1 o'clock. I will start it now. So my name is Tuan Nguyen. I am the broker and owner of Loan Factory. Just a little bit about myself. I am the number one loan officer in the country 2 years in a row, 2020 and 21. Those 2 years, I closed over 11,000 transactions. And this year, every month, I close more than 60 loans this year. So it's just a little bit about myself. So in this webinar, I want to share with you more about Loan Factory, about technology, the benefit that we will provide to you, the support that we will provide to you, and also I will share with you, let's say if you join Loan Factory, what is it like to close a loan? Let's say you have a loan, how do we move it from A to Z? How can we make sure the loan can be closed smoothly, quickly, and the client will be happy? The key here is to make sure the client is happy. If the client is happy, you are happy, everyone happy, right? So, and at the end, I would open up for any question. So if when I'm talking, mention something, if you have question, feel free to stop me. But if you have any unrelated question, leave it to the end. Keep it to the end so that we can make sure everything can flow quickly. Okay? And believe me, we're gonna have so much to share with you. I'm gonna have a lot to share with you. And please, if you have the camera on, turn it on so that I can see you, you can see me. And also, I want you to be critical. I want you to investigate. I want you to ask a lot of questions. I want you to really understand about me, about my business, and how we can help you. If you have any question, speak it out. I want to hear that. I want to answer that. Okay? Thank you. So I will get started now. I will share with you my screen. So here is our loanfactory.com website. And you can see that this is the consumer facing website. And this website does most of the work for me. Talk to the client, it persuades the client, it builds trust with the client, it takes application, it quote rate to the client, it does everything for me. And so you can see that pretend that you are a consumer. When you need a mortgage, you go to my website. When you go to my website, the first thing you see is $1,000 lowest rate guarantee. So this is not a promise. This is a program. And the client, when they see this, they're impressed right away, right? And there's term and condition in right here. I can click on it and can see there are 3 steps. They will give us the loan estimate. If we cannot beat it, if we can beat it, that's good, right? If we cannot beat it, then the client will continue to close the loan and give us the final closing disclosure. We will pay the client $1,000. Very simple. Yeah, hi, Tejinder.
Hi, Tong. This is only for few states, not for all the states. So what happened for the other states then?
We are adding more state that we getting more confident. So when I launched this program 1 year ago, a lot of people hate me. A lot of broker, a lot of lender, they hate me. So my attorney advised me that not to make it a big deal. So he advised me to roll out only 1 or 2 states. And as we gain more confident, we roll it out to more states. So I will add more states. We've been launching this 1 year already, and we haven't lost any money yet. And at the loan officer, you can promote this program to your client, to your realtor, and we only want you to do one thing. If we have to compete, you need to lower your compensation to compete, right? And in case that you lose, the company will pay for it. You don't have to pay $1,000. The company will pay. Okay, and so far we haven't lost any cases, so it's good so far. And so this is a great way to build trust in the consumer, to persuade them that we have the best rate. Not only that, we have a pricing engine for the consumer to check rate. Here's the pricing engine. The consumer can change the parameter and click on get quote. And our system, remember, Loan Factory build the technology. All technology is built in-house. So we don't use any other software out there. The POS, the LOS, the CRM, the marketing, the pricing engine, we build everything in-house. And because we build everything all in one, there's no need for integration. There's no need for you to do anything. It's all in one software. And because we build it for ourselves, it is very powerful. For example, if you use Loan Shifter, I mean, as a loan officer, you have to use a pricing engine. If not, you have to change. But if you use Loan Shifter, you see there are two problems with Loan Shifter. First, it's difficult to use. It's not consumer facing. And then thirdly, it doesn't have the home affordable ownership program. You know, in here, if the consumer select the income of $216,000, then they qualify for the LPA waiver program because the income is considered low, $216,000 a year, and they still get low rate. So we can see the rate here. And as you can see up here, we say, congratulations, no negative pricing adjustment, because you are the first-time buyer and your income is less than $216,000. And you can see, we show the best rate right here is Provident funded.
Yeah, the question is, how do we specify the state in this one? Do we specify a state as to what state they're looking for the rate?
Can you ask that again? I'm sorry.
Okay, in this, the tool that you have right now, right? Is there any, I can't see, it's too small for me, but is there a field in there saying they can select the state they want to check the price for?
What do you mean to fill? I couldn't hear the few words. I'm
Can
sorry.
they pick a state? Can they pick a state?
The states?
Yeah.
It's on the left.
Right here. It's the zip code right here. The state.
Okay, zip code. Okay.
Yeah. Usually we enter zip code. It will know. Let's say I enter the zip code. It know that in Harris County, Texas. So it's very easy to use. Very easy. And
Thong?
yes.
Hi, Thong. Thank you for your presentation. I have a question about your pricing engine. I understand that it was built in-house. Do you have this available to communicate with on a special project by API?
Yeah, it's everything possible. We have the technology. All
Okay.
these, well, we build a system based on API and even microservices. So everything possible.
So
Yeah.
what I'm hearing is that if I have a third-party system, it's possible to communicate with the pricing engine to make a call request and in your software to say, hey, for this loan scenario, and get these endpoints like who's the lender. However, we want to display it, but we can get access to this data. Is that right?
Yes, we have API. We can make it a widget. We can do many things with this. But
Okay,
that's a different topic I can talk to later.
Sure.
So you can see, this is a consumer. They see the rate, right? They can expand it. We see the ranking. You know, Provident funding have the best rate. Rocket, the point is higher. Mutual of Omaha higher. So some of the loan officers don't use the pricing engine. Might end up sending loan to JMAC or AD Mortgage and end up paying so much higher. And that's why earlier I said that as the loan officer, you must use a pricing engine. And I didn't include European here because the rate is too high.
Okay, thank you. Hi, this is Patrick.
Yeah.
Now, did I understand it correct, Thon, that this is a consumer? Did you say that this is consumer facing? This is where a consumer can come. Is that right, or did I misunderstand? Okay, that's correct. Okay,
And consumer click on this, they can see that there's a broker compensation included already, and I set it at 1%. So remember, this is consumer-facing pricing engine. So whatever consumers see, they will get, and that including 1% compensation to Loan Factory already.
okay. And the question I have is, it has to do with pricing and in terms of like how we can shop like 100+ lenders to make sure the client gets the best price. When dealing with real estate agents who, you know, that we have a relationship with, and the agent is wanting to address like an issue around steering. As a broker, is it possible that we are fully like it's impossible to quote unquote be steering? Does having access to shopping loans like this, is that enough? Can I be a single originator point of contact and overcome the steering by simply taking action of shopping? Is this something that I could tell a realtor to say, hey, look, you know, you might be thinking you need to use a few different loan officers, but actually with us, you're going to get wholesale pricing and you're going to be able to, in effect, make us the conduit to do that competitive shopping. Is that right?
Exactly. That's why this one we will trust not only among consumer but with realtor as well. Anyone can go here and check the rate. They can see that we shop around. We are a real broker. We shop around for them, and we pick the best lender for them. So that's why I said the number. There's many reasons I become #1 loan officer in the country, but I want to make sure everything I do is correctly. I want everything that I do will help me become more transparent. I win the trust of the client. You will see. That's why if you can hold on, you can see how I do business, how the client love me, the realtor love me. They send business to me, a lot of them. And that's why I close so many loans, even though I'm too busy networking with them. I'm too busy to spend time with them, but they still love working with me because they trust me. Trust in this business is everything. So I build a trust. I show them why we are so good and they have to work with me. And now, let me share with you a lot more. This is just a little bit of information. Here, the consumer, when they check the rate, they can apply, right? Or they can view the fee. They can view the fee. Everything right up front. They can see it. Or they can create a rate tracking. And this is super powerful. They can create a rate tracking. They say that right now the rate is 6.25 with 1,000 points. I don't like it. I want no point. Or I want 6%. And right now there will be 4,000 points. I want 0 point. And then they can enter the information and create a rate alert. They can create a rate alert. So the client can create a rate alert and receive email or text or both. And then they can enter the information. They can set up like they will get it when target hit or daily, weekly. So this is one way I create lead. I build a pipeline, right? Every day, let's say 100 people visit my website, 10 of them create rate alert. That means over a month, I have 300 people like my website and create rate alert. So that when rate drop, they are the first one that contact me and apply at my website. So let's see how powerful it is. The rate alert is really powerful. No, that is not everything. I will dig it in and show you a lot more. So, and you can see that as a loan officer, if you join Loan Factory, promote you. Look at these all loan officer here. We promote these loan officer. And you know, like the client, let's say if they are Russian or they are Arab, they go here and they see that, oh, someone here is also Arab, also Russian. So they will, the user will click on your face and try to connect with you. And the borrower will say, oh, this one, I like him. I read about him. So you can apply with him. You can reach out to him. And look at this website. We build a website for every loan officer. So here's the website of this loan officer. We build a website for him. And this website is almost similar to the main website. It has the pricing engine. It has the application. It has everything. We build a website for you with all the review. Anything you want, we can build it for you. So, and this website is completely free. You can have your own domain name, your information, everything is yours here. And it has nothing to do with Loan Factory. You know, everything is yours. We build a website for you. We will promote you. So even though we get thousands of people visit the website, we try to connect these clients to you. So if you are good, we will promote you. We will help you become successful. And let me quote again. So there's many more features that you will love. There's many more features that you will love. For example, the consumer can play around with the result. They want to share. They can click on it, or you can click on it and share with anyone. Or you can compare a 30-year fix with a 15-year fix. With a 15-year fix, and you can share and you can compare. You can see the saving is almost $300,000 if you go with 15 years. And then you can share that to your client, to anyone. Or you can even compare for the refinance. You can help the client. A lot of time when you do a refinance, the client want to know whether they should refinance or not. They want to know the benefit. So we create a tool to help you compare.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Yeah, so I know the compensation is set at 1% on whatever shows on the actual site, but what if like someone came in and they had a more aggressive maybe offer? How much flexibility or how low can we go on the, you know, on the actual compensation to be more competitive and aggressive and, you know, maybe, you know, potentially win the deal?
Good question. So the compensation, you decide your compensation. It's just like a real estate agent. You work for a flat fee model. You control your commission. So your commission can be all the way from 0 all the way to up to 250 BIP outside of California. In California, we set it at 200 BIP. So you can get paid, you can decide your commission, and it can be up to 250. You only pay the company 2 fees. A flat admin fee of $595 and 500 processing fee. The 2 fee only. If you don't close any loan, you don't pay anything.
So can we charge these fees to the client?
Yes and no. On paper, you cannot charge the borrower because this is in-house processing, third-party processing. However, because you are able to charge the higher commission, you can do it that way. So for example, instead of charging 150 BIP and 500 processing fee, you can charge 175 BIP and not charging processing fee. So it's the same. The consumer will see the same thing. They don't see any changes. And actually some borrower might like it because they don't see that we charge the processing fee. Yeah, hi Patrick.
Hi, yes. A couple of questions here on this point. As far as to get a couple, first point clear, on the corporate site, this pricing, it reflects 250 basis points or reflects what?
1.
It reflects 100 basis points. Okay.
Correct.
My concern, is, since, you know, everything will be branded in Loan Factory, it's not unreasonable to think that the buyer would come and say, oh, okay, like I'm working with Patrick, I got a quote, I got a processing email, I click like loanfactory.com, I'm already taking the application. Patrick's giving me the quote, and now I'm on the website and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, why am I paying this price? How is that resolved?
Yeah, this has been raised a lot of time. And in reality, we don't have to deal with this problem at all because the consumer, they don't know much about mortgage. They don't shop around. And even for some of the rare borrower that shop around crazy, they might approach you and say, hey, Patrick, how come your rate is higher than loanfactory.com? Right? So, and in that case, it's very easy to explain because in this business, there are two factors, rate and service, right? You cannot be the best lender because there's always some loan officer trying to beat you. So as long as you provide excellent service and decent pricing, you will win the deal. So you and me basically consider competitor in case the borrower shopping around, right? And there's over 200,000 loan officers out there. We all competing against each other. And actually you have an advantage over me because there are two reasons why you have an advantage over me. First of all, I very rarely or almost don't lower my comp. 1% is 1%. But you, as the loan officer, you have the right, you have the power to lower your comp to beat me. Secondly, it's very easy to tell your client that, look at Tuan, we are from the same company. If you go to Tuan, he's too busy to help you. His assistant gonna help you. But if you work with me, you have me as the loan officer. I'm dedicated. I know you a lot more. I really want your business. I'm gonna work hard to win your business. So you have an advantage over me to beat me in case that happens. But with 1,000 loan officers right now, we don't run into that situation. It's not happening. Yes, hi Patrick.
Thank you. As far as I thank you for that. I understand that it's possible that the client could go to the site and it becomes a conversation. Could be an issue. Probably would be an issue. But moving on, the second question here is, you mentioned your incredible amount of volume, and that's amazing. Congratulations, everything you've done. Your high volume of loans and units, has that, do you require support resources beyond the processing that is available to us on every loan? Or are you achieving that volume as one loan officer and then the processor that's available to hire? Or do you need support and do you have costs beyond that 550 processor?
Good question. Good question. Almost all loan officers who close about 20 loans or less, you don't need additional support. But when you start hitting about 20 loans per month, then you need more support. So we are building a setup processor to help you set up the file for you, set up everything for you, to save you a lot of time. So we have a lot of support. I myself have tons of support myself. And it's, there's no need to help you yet because you're not reaching that level. But the moment you hit the capacity, we will offer you additional support. Yeah, for sure, when you scale up, you need to have a lot of support. For me, I need to have a team working on lead for me, a team working on prospect for me, a team working on a loan for me. Well, there's a lot of going on. But beside those additional support, you get everything else. We have tons of support, and that's what I'm going to go to share with you all of the support that we share with you. I share with you. Yeah.
So on the website that you create for us, right? It's part of your main domain. So is that going to have the percentage that we picked up, or is that going to have the default percentage that you have there?
Oh, good question. It will have a pricing engine, and you can control everything. You control the lender that you want to be included. You control the commission you want to make. You control if you want to capture the information or not. You control how many rate you want to show. There's a lot you can customize. So we allow you to customize everything.
So do you have a training video on that tells us how we can customize that?
Yeah, it's so easy. It's very easy. I can show you right now too. I'm just afraid I have so much to. It's very easy. You log into your account. There will be a pricing engine. You go and I say, I want to make 150. I want to include only this lender. You know, you can, or I want to include 3 lenders only, or I want to include all lender. Yeah, it's very easy. You pick, and done. There's a customization. Yes.
Juan, my question is this. Obviously, you don't want to set your default probably higher than 1% for your website. But my question is this. So if it's lender paid and I go into Rocket and Rocket's going to pay me 2.5% or, 250 points, how does that work?
It's very easy. So basically, as the company, as the broker, we set our lender pay compensation at 250.
Yeah.
So you have the power to control the pricing. Yeah. Let's say if you have a loan, you submit the loan to Rocket. You can decide whether you want lender pay or borrower pay. If it is lender pay, it has to be 2.5. If you switch it to borrower pay, you can decide any level from 0 to 2.
I guess that was my question. So they go to our website and we have 1% as a default, but we're actually charging them 2.5. Well, we're getting lender paid, but obviously that's built into the rate. So there's no concern. There's no issue with that.
No. Every one of us control our own pricing. So Loan Factory will create a website for you, and you need to indicate how much you want to make on that website. So, and if you're comfortable with, let's say 200 bps, you should put down 200 bps and you should stick with it. But you have the right to lower those compensation to help your borrower.
Okay, I understand. But if, let's say I put down, 1% on the website, but I'm getting 2.5 from Rocket, even though it's lender paid, but it's built into the rate. You follow what I'm saying?
I know what you mean, but that can get you into trouble sometimes because it's hard to do business inconsistently. If you promote your website, let's say we create a website for you and you promote it, you set it at 1%, you promote it. And then when you have a client and you're trying to charge 2.5, then that client might check your website and say that you lied to him or her. So that's why I advise my loan officer to stay consistent. If you're comfortable with 200 or 150, you stick to that. And of course, from time to time, you can always give your client a discount.
Well, I guess going back just real quick, and I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. Okay, so if they go to my website and they're seeing 1%, and then the contract with Rocket is for 2.5%, but
it's no contract with them. You decide whether you want to lender pay or borrower pay. It's up to you to decide. Yeah.
Even though they're seeing the 1% on the website.
Yeah, it's your website. You promote to your client.
I got you.
I'm sorry, but yeah, you wouldn't put 1% if you don't want to get paid 1%. If you want to get, you're trying to do bait and switch that way. You know what I mean? If I'm not hearing right, if you want to get paid 1.5, you put 1.5 on the side.
My question is because Rocket, the contract with Rocket's going to pay us 2.5% lender paid, right?
No, the contract is very clear. We have an option. We can choose lender pay 2.5, or we can choose borrower pay at any level.
I get that, but if the borrower, if the borrower is seeing 1% on the website, so they're always going to see what is presumed to be borrower paid, I guess, from the website. They're not.
Yes. Most of us have to do borrower pay because nowadays it's very hard to charge a full 2.5%.
Understood. Thank you so much. Sorry for your time.
Thank you. Hi, Greg.
Hey, Ton, how you doing? I was gonna say, is it just best to just do par pricing like on your website? Because these rates, as you go down the line, there's always like, it'll go from 6 1/8 to 6 1/4. It'll pay more on 6 1/8 than on 6 1/4. Wouldn't it just be best to just leave par pricing and then just price it through the
No, no.
the lender's website?
No, what happened is this is for the consumer, and for the consumer, what they see is what they get. We cannot play game with it. We're gonna change the number. It will be confusing. So I advise not to do that. Whatever you want to make, you build it in, and that's it. Whatever the consumer see, that's what they get.
Can you turn
So-
this off then? Like, if I don't want this feature because, like, like it's something that's not going to be accurate for everybody. Like, I'd rather get par pricing and just let them know straight up what they can really get.
As the loan officer, when you join Loan Factory, you have the right to have a website or not. It's up to you. And if you have a website, you can decide to not having a pricing engine. It's up to you. We
Okay.
do all of that for you. Yeah,
Okay.
but I want to move on because there are so much I want to share with everyone. So if it's not relevant, then you hold on to the end. Yeah, because I'm afraid that I keep answering questions and it will take up all the time. I want to show with you a lot more. So let me move on a little bit more. So for example, David Kim is also a rookie. He's new, but he grows a lot of loans. Let's see. You can share. What I do is I promote this website a lot by sharing the link on social media. I copy the link here. I paste it on social media. I promote my website. Let me see. Okay, here is. So at Loan Factory, we provide you the technology and it's free. Unlike many other brokers, you have to pay $100, $150 a month, even if you don't close any loans. So the technology that we build for you is free. And I will provide the training too. This week, I have 2 more training about credit rate alert, pricing engine, and refinance. Because refinance wave gonna come. So I'm gonna provide a training. How do you explain to them about the closing costs? So this week I'm gonna have 2 more training. You get a free marketing support. So we have a team of 10 marketing staff. They will help you for free. They will help you create a customized image. They edit video for you. They help you run a Facebook ads or Google ads. They help you for free. We have a team of 5 underwriters in-house. They will help you if you have a difficult loan. If you need to help calculating DTI, or if, let's say, if you have a difficult loan, you don't know which, like non-QM loan, you don't know which lender or which program you should send to, then our underwriter will help you. They will tell you the program, the lender, the rate. They will help you so that you will not say no to any loans. We also have no monthly fee, no desk fee, no gen fee, no nothing. If you don't close any loan for 6 months, you pay nothing. But we pay $250, up to $250, 100% commission. If you are a brand new loan officer, if you are inexperienced, we pay you 80%. However, if you join a mentor or a team, we pay you 100%. But then you have to split that with the team lead or the mentor because they will help you, they will train you.
So, Tuan, how do we get a
Yes,
how do we
I can
find
hear
a
you.
team member?
Oh, easy. I show you later on our marketplace. We have everything. We create a marketplace. I'm going to show you very soon. So commission, you can be 1099 or W2. Almost all loan officers choose to be 1099, except in 13 states, we have to pay you in W2. So I can show you the 13 states later on. And we also have company lead in 42 states. So as you can see, loanfactory.com have a user come every day. So they fill out the application. And Tuan Nguyen, I myself, I keep the loan in only 6. All the loan in 6 states, I keep it. The other 42 states, I give it to the loan officer as company lead. And if you accept company lead, you work on it, you do very little, but you get paid 25 basis point, and the client belong to you. So that in the future, if the client refinance, you will have that client. It's yours. Okay. Huh? So there's a lot I want to share, so you can hold on a little bit. So you know that you, as the loan officer, you run your own business, right? You have your own costs, you have your own expense, but then you also have your own clients, your own revenue. You run your own business, right? And when you run a business, you need to compete, right? And when you compete, you know that you have to be better than your competitor if you want to win, right? And at Loan Factory, we help you become more competitive. We give you a super low interest rate so that you can compete against anyone. We even have $1,000 lowest rate guarantee. So you can promote that program so that you can win the trust with your client. We not only that we have low rate, but we also have excellent service. This is equally important. Loan Factory will help you have the rate and the excellent service. And we can prove that we can provide excellent service. If you click on it, you can see that we have almost 7,000 five-star reviews. And if you click on it here, you can see all the breakdown. The consumer, they can see all the breakdown of 7,000 reviews. So we have, these are the real reviews from Google. So I will share with you the reason why I'm able to get 5-star review on all of my loans. It is super difficult to have so many transactions, right? To close so many loans every month. But it's even more difficult for all of them to like you and give you 5-star review. And at Loan Factory, we are able to do that. And when you join Loan Factory, your client will be likely to give you 5-star review as well. And at Loan Factory, we help you build the 5-star review. We help you obtain the Google My Business account, and we help you build it up. So, and you're going to be amazed by our technology. So when you join Loan Factory, you have all of these to help you become more successful. So these are many lenders that we have, the review that we have, the number of loan officers that we have, and there's a few more about our Rocket Mortgage. Rocket is a very good partner. Their rates are consistently better than European. The process are good. They give us no EPO policy. So if you close loan with Rocket, you don't have to worry about paying EPO. They give us 20-day free extension. Very good. They give us free credit upgrade. So let's say if your client the credit score is 690 or 710, you can submit the loan and click the button to request them to help you upgrade the score. And if the score go up, then your client will get better rate and the client will be super happy. So they do that for us for free. They also offer free credit report. If you submit the loan to Rocket, you can pull credit with them for free. Save you the money for credit report.
So, Tuan, I have a question on that. So you're telling us that we have to input the loan information in your website, and then we also have to copy the same information in the the Rocket Mortgage, or how do we transfer the data between the two sort of applications?
No. You process the data within loanfactory.com. This is our LOS.
You
And
can,
then it's up to you to decide what lender you want to send to. It's up to you.
you
But
can,
if we pick the Rocket Mortgage, is that information going to go to them?
Yes, of course. You submit the loan to the lender. You have to send the information to them.
So how do we ask for the upgrade? Do we have that option?
Yeah, it's easy. When we submit the loan to Rocket, there's a button right there. You click on it and request them to upgrade the score. Very easy.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's very easy. So the compensation, if you are W2, you get paid 90% only. And here are some video about me you can watch later. Let me show you about the website. Let me share with you a different screen. I'm gonna show you. Okay, you see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure I'm logging in my screen. You're gonna see the fun part right here. I'm sorry, I cannot share this is a live production website, so I cannot share the client name with you. So as you can see, when you log in, you can specify the compensation. We hide that to the consumer, but then you can change it. And you can run pricing engine for non-QM as well. You can run a non-QM pricing engine and you can code it. Then let's say this is on our Copilot bank statement program, you see the pricing right here. Or if you do an investment DSCR loan, you can see the pricing right here too. If it's not, then I couldn't find it, it gives you the reason. So I guess you need to download LTV is the problem. So here is the pricing for the SCR program. So we have non-QM pricing engine. We have a marketplace here where this is very powerful, where you can see that we have 193 lenders. 6 of them are online. And if you click on it, you can talk to the AE live. They are live. Okay. All of these lenders are live. You can select a lender name here. You can select a product, like a product offer here, like I want private loan. Then you can see that there's 60 lenders that offer private loan. If you want to provide commercial loan, you can see that we have 31 lenders that do lend commercial loan. So even reverse mortgage or land, we have a lender for everything. And that means you never say no to your realtor or your clients. You can always help them and make money. Or you can go with this more specific program like construction. Then there will be 39 lenders that can do it. You can do DSCR more than 8 units. Then there are also 39 lenders that can do it. Actually 29.
I have a question. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I just have a quick question here. Where can we find out like the individual guidelines for each, like let's just say we wanted to look for fix and flip. Where can we see the individual guidelines for each lender's fix and flip?
Yeah, fix and flip right here, right? Then these are the lender. You can click on it to see their information. You can see the email, phone number here. You can see the status they can do it. You can see all information about them. You can look at lock policy and fee, compensation policy, niche and overlay here. Lender, if they have any document, they will have it here. So, or you can call them. We are adding more in here. We're probably gonna add their receipt in here. And there's a website for them too. So you can do all of that. Even better than that, let's say if you have a question about the guideline, or let's say you want to do fix and flip, right? But then the situation is tricky, you can do this. You can email all of these 43 AE. So what happened is you can write an email and you can send it to all of them. So this is how we help you communicate to the lender so that they can help you. There's another feature we call that lender finder here. And you can see a lot of loan officers are posting every day with their scenario, tricky scenario, like new construction, blah, blah, blah. So send it out. A lot of tricky situation here. The lender will get back with an answer. So this is another way you can post a lender inquiry. You can pick 5, 10, or 20 lenders to send it out to, and waiting for them to get back to you.
Okay, yeah. So we would just have to reach out to the AEs, like if we have questions regarding like fix and flip loans, we just have to reach out to the AEs.
Correct, correct. Always the case. The AE is the one that help you with any
Ron?
scenario.
I have a question as well. What if you come across a loan that you're not licensed in personally? Is there a way through the company that that loan could be executed? Let's say, for example, I'm licensed in a couple of different states except California, and I come across a reverse mortgage in California.
Yeah, what happened is there are two ways you can get paid. First is if you are a W-2 loan officer, you can refer the loan to me and I can pay you, the company can pay you. Secondly, you can, if you know that you're going to have a loan in another state, like let's say Washington or Florida, then you can go and get a license. It's pretty fast. Most of the state, you need to study 2-3 hours and apply for the license. And while you are waiting for the license to be activated, you can have the loan referred to me under my name. And when your loan is active, I will move the loan back to you. When your license is active and sponsored by Loan Factory, I can move the loan back to your name.
Okay, sounds good.
We're helping each other.
So there's hope. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we can get it done. It's really easy to get
Okay, the question is consumer protection. Let's say if we get clients and we have application and everything, and they go on the site, and then they shop around, and then they may apply, maybe the website becomes more appealing to them, so they can apply through you again. In this case, do we have a privilege of that you refer the clients back to us, basically, that is our client, rather than you go ahead and process them?
Yeah. Normally, if we know that the client will shop around within the company, we will try to stop that. We will advise the client to pick one and work with that person. And we of course, we try to ask the client to work with the first loan officer that the client has been working with. Yeah, we will not try to compete at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So this is a marketplace, and if you go to the Loan Factory tab, you can see that we have a support person standby to help you with anything. You need help with website, technology, with lender, with anything, you don't know what to do, you connect to this person to ask the question. And we have an underwriter here where you can connect and talk to her live with any scenario, any underwriting question. And we have like 26 departments from the support team to underwriting to processor assist. We have a team called processor assist. We support processor. We have a disclosure desk, marketing department, error, complaint and feedback, IT support. We have licensing, credit upgrades. We have a team to help the client upgrade. We have accounting. We have many different departments. And then you can join a team, or you can be the team leader. You can build your own team. You can click here if you want to create your own team. Or on the right side here, if you like any team here, you can click and you say you want to join the team. So that is the team. Or the same thing with mentor. You can see that we have a list of mentor, and you can request to join the mentorship. So you will pay the mentor wherever it is between you and the mentor decide. And the system is automated. They keep track of all of this split, and we will pay accordingly. We have event here, and we have upcoming event. We have so many different events. Navigating the system and process for success here. On Wednesday, tomorrow, I will have a pricing engine and setup rate alert. There's a lot of different training here. And on Wednesday, I have another training on explaining refinance and purchase closing costs. So there's a lot of training going on every day. And then on Friday, I have weekly sales call. There's a lot of heat lock. There's a lot of training. And then for the past training, you can watch it. You can watch some of the training. We save that. So this is, we can watch the announcement. Let me see what else to share with you. Okay, we have a training. This is an academy where you can learn from our academy, and it's free. So in this academy, you can learn about loan life cycle and loan factory, best practice, training, processor training. In the marketing here, you can have a, you can create a marketing materials, customize. You can promote loan officer, co-marketing with the realtor here. You can promote a holiday. You can promote a review. You can promote, if you have 5-star review, you can promote it and you can generate the review, right? You can, let's say you close the loan really fast, you can promote it. You can generate the image and then post it on social media. You can compare, you can generate the rate and chart and promote it. There's a lot of things that you can do. Let's see. You can create an article and post it on your website. Marketing campaign. This is where you run ads. You can track the result. You can run ads and can track the result. Lead setting is you can create a lead funnel page. You know, 1+, hit lock plus, ready first. Yeah. So we have a lot of lead funnel. So here you can see that loan officer, they request us to create Google My Business, and we help them create it. So if you need to create a Google My Business account so that you can build up your Google review, we can help you. Event here, let's say you have an event you can track. Here's the CRM here. You can have a subscription. You can build a subscription to stay in front of your clients. You can create a mailing list so that you can mass email many people at the same time. And you can create a static mailing list or a dynamic mailing list. You can email drip campaign. You can create an email drip campaign based on holiday or follow-up campaign. Let's say if you have a lead, you can turn it on. And here is the detail of the lead of the drip campaign. You can put a 1-day campaign plus 5-7 day. You can turn it on and all of these will be sending out for you. So that is the drip campaign. You can, if you have questions, you can create an escalation ticket and we can help you. You can create a ticket for any department and we will help you. So let me share with you a little bit more about, I cannot show you the live website, but let me share with you, let's say the borrower wants to fill out an application, right? And let's say this is your website. Then you say, I want to buy a home, I want pre-approval letter. Then you can see right here, our technology. Our technology, we are using AI. So the consumer or loan officer can use AI to help fill out the application. So let's say if you want to use AI, then AI you can upload driver license, tax return, pay stub, W-2, bank statement. AI will read it and fill out the application. So that is the technology that we have. And we are also working on having AI to help us calculate the DTI. We are working on having AI to calculate DTI for us. And we should have it within a month or two.
So Tuan, do you have AI that's going to read the credit report and come up with the LTV or CLTV?
Yeah, that's what we're going to have. AI will calculate DTI for us. And even more than that, AI can detect, can validate the document. Let's say if you upload, if the client upload a bank statement and missing the last page, AI will know that. and tell the client right away, hey, your bank statement has been, you can do whatever you can do. So we are focusing a lot on AI. And we already released our mobile app for the consumer. Consumer can download the app and everything can happen on the app. We're going to simplify the customer experience. And we're also working on an AI where consumer will talk to AI to fill out the application in multiple languages. So AI gonna ask, what is your name? What is your property address? How much is the loan amount that you want? Your AI will interview the borrower, and that's how the application will be taken. So, I mean, AI is amazing, and we are working on having AI to help us. One thing about Rate Alert that I want to share with you is the reason why I have so many 5-star reviews is because I built a technology that empower the consumer. The borrower is the one that does everything. They are in control. They are the one that check the rate on the website. They fill out the application. They upload the documents. They upload the documents, and then the system will email you, text you, and say, hey, Kevin, there's a new loan application. So we notify you whenever we think that we need your attention. So when you get notified that you have a new application, you at the loan officer will log in, review the application, and call the borrower up and say, hey, I saw you filling out the application. If you have any question for me, I can help you. You can advise them, and you can help them in case they run into problem with the application, if they have any question. And when the loan is ready to go, what happens is you will run the pricing, you will pick the lender, you will create rate alert for the borrower, and you call the borrower up and say, hey, I have submit your loan to the lender. They will approve your loan within a day. Also, I have created a rate alert for you. The rate alert will monitor the rate. They will email you the rate every day, every morning. I want you to check your email every day. And if you like the rate, call me so I can lock the rate for you. If the rate is not good, then we can keep waiting and waiting. But we cannot wait too long because we have to close the loan in 30 days. But check the rate on your email every day and call me if you want to lock the rate. So basically, the borrower know everything. They monitor everything. They will tell us what they want. And because of that, it is very difficult for the borrower to blame you or me because they're in control. They fill out the application wrong. They put in the wrong information. They didn't send us the document. They know that. And that's why it's hard for them to blame you. It's hard for them to blame me. And that's why all the my clients are happy with me. Hey, Jefferson.
Yeah, I was going to wait till the end to ask my question though, but it kind of had to do with just like scheduling and also basically, when I was first contacted about this, I was pretty upfront about saying, hey, this was strictly me part-time because I have a full-time position as a director of project management. So I apologize if I seemed a little bit distracted in this call because I've been taking care of multiple school districts at the same time as well. So I just pretty much was going to wait till the end to talk to you about that, like examples of you had of people kind of working this part-time, their own thing. I just wanted to be upfront with that. But again, I can always wait till the end. I figured it would be a question to let you finish presenting first.
Yeah, there's no problem working part-time. I myself working part-time for the first 3 years of my career. Because things are difficult when I started, so I have to have a full-time job myself. But then I work hard. I try to get better and better. So after 3 years, I have enough clients, and then I quit my job. So there's nothing wrong with working part-time. Thank you, Jefferson.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And it's just. I'm sure over time I'll learn as far as like training and everything, because there are a couple things, just getting licenses up to date, because again, I've been the director in IT for a couple of years now. So just getting that all up to date and everything. So we can talk more about that on the side. I don't want to take away from your presentation, but that's the only really question I had, or comment rather.
Yeah, thank you, Jefferson. Yeah, hi, Leonette. Yes.
Sorry, I
Hello,
couldn't hear
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you again for your time, sir. Just, I'm sorry if I missed it, but can we practice real estate at the same time? Can we
Yes. Yes.
active DRE? Okay.
Almost all states allow you to be the real estate agent and the loan officer for the same transaction, as long as we disclose that to our borrower. And our system will do the disclosure automatically.
Not
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah. Thank you, Leonard.
Thank you, sir.
Tajinder?
So Tuan, the question that I had, if the customer fill up all the application, can they come up with their own plan and get like the approval letter, pre-approval letter?
No, we are not there yet. We still want the loan officer to review and issue the pre-approval letter. We don't want the client to do everything themselves.
So even if they fill up the application, they cannot pre-approval, get a letter for that.
Yeah, only the loan officer can review and issue the pre-approval letter. Oh, not even AI can do that. We don't want AI to do that. Yes, hi, Win.
Hi. So I specialize in reverse mortgage. Can you show me what the difference is going to be in terms of compensation and how that setup is going to work for someone who's working reverse?
I would, to be honest with you, I haven't done any reverse mortgage, but we treat everything the same. So it's still 250 compensation.
Okay.
Yes. I know that reverse mortgage, you can make a lot more, but I want to keep it consistent, 250 everywhere. So Loan Factory, we are straightforward. All lender, all state, except California, or 250 maximum. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. We have a lot of reverse mortgage lender right now. Yeah. Hi, Daryl.
Tuan, I
All
might
right, I
be
got to
able
figure it
to
out now.
answer Wynn's
confused.
question,
Mhm.
if I may.
Yeah.
On a reverse mortgage, I just closed one with the institution I'm with, and it was with Plaza, and they were one of the lenders. It was a reverse, and it's all borrower paid. There was no lender paid, like back end yield spread money, none of that. It was all upfront on the CD and the LE, and that could be adjusted if you like.
Yeah. Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
But you were with Loan Factory when doing that loan, right? Is that right?
No.
Okay.
I'm still with another. I'm listening in because I'm interested in the additional states is what I'm interested in. But when I closed it, it was with one of the lenders that I saw on the list, and it was all up front. It was on the LE and the CD, and it was all borrower paid right from the proceeds.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Thank you, Richard. Hi, Ali.
Hey, I have a question about the same question as the other guy asked about the real estate agent. I was wondering, I'm not a broker, I'm a real estate agent, and if I want to join Loan Factory, I need to change like the sponsored brokerage. But if I don't want to do it, keep with the lender, with my real estate company, I can do that. Is it gonna be like 1099 or it's gonna be W-2?
Depend on the state. If you
California,
you can be 1099. And I recommend you with your real estate agent license, you keep it with the same company. With your when you get the new loan license, you should get it under the FBI license, and you can put that license under Loan Factory. So you're gonna be working for two different companies. So there's no problem at all.
yeah, that's what I'm working right now. I'm with CMC, and I have a question. Are you have a plan to add like UWM, because I had a really great experience with them as well? Is it any future plan to add them to the system?
No, because they have the ultimatum. They don't allow anyone to work with Rocket, and because of that, we decided to work with Rocket. We don't want to work with. We don't want anyone to tell us what to do. So, and Rocket has better rate than UWM. So that's why I choose Rocket.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ali. Hi, Lee.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Is there a monthly fee every month that we have to pay? No monthly, no desk fee, no monthly fee?
No, nothing. Yeah, okay. No, nothing. Okay. Only a flat fee per closed loan. That's it.
Flat fee. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And then onboarding, there's a fee.
There are only one-time small fee of $100 because we want you to be serious. In the past, we spend time and money to sponsor you, some people, and then they leave right away. So we want you to be serious, and we only charge $100 one-time fee. That's it.
Okay. Now, I'm licensed in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, but I live in New York. You're not in New York or Connecticut yet, right?
Correct, but we are getting there. Yes.
But you are. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Lee. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hi, Sonia.
Are you in Texas?
There we are. Hi, can you hear me, Tuan?
Yeah, Sonia, hi.
Perfect. Okay, thank you for your time today. So Tuan, can established like loan officers that have built their business, can they build their own team within Loan Factory and get like compensated? Like, can they build their own team if they, have like 2 or 3 other loan officers?
Yes, we have. I showed that to you earlier. We have a lot of mentorship and a lot of team within the company. So when you join, you can have your own team. You can recruit
Okay.
other loan officers, join your team.
Got it.
And
Okay.
you can earn. All right. Yeah, we love that. We love to support
Perfect.
that.
Okay.
Hey, Twan, can I piggyback on
Awesome.
that question?
Thank you.
On that question?
Yes.
If you have someone who has some experience but not a ton, why would one choose to join a team versus mentorship and vice versa?
Oh, mentorship and team would be very similar. The only difference is mentorship is more about temporarily. So normally, brand new loan officer, inexperienced loan officer, they need help. They join. We force them to join a mentorship so that they can learn. But after 3 transactions, if you feel that you're good enough, you can be on your own and you can leave the mentorship. But for the team, it's more like permanent. More like you work together to help each other to be successful. So mentorship is more than just mentor. I mean, the teamwork is a lot more. Like, let's say the team leader can be very good at bringing lead. It can be very good at marketing and networking. And then that team leader can focus on that and having the team member to close loan for him or her. So that is a perfect setup for a team. That's what I see.
Okay.
So we need to specialize. We need to specialize because in this industry, it is very complicated. There's so many things going on. And that is why if you're good in one thing, focus on that. Don't try to do too many things. And that's why at Loan Factory, we don't want you to process your loan. We want you to focus on the upfront, the networking, the relationship building. You need to focus on that so that you can have a lot of clients.
No, understood. And so, understood. And so if someone is good at going out and fishing and going out and getting clients, then would it behoove them to have a team member, or how would your loan officer assistant program work with that and helping with that? Or are they better off joining a team?
Yeah, that's why I said earlier, right? If you are a good loan officer, you can close 10, 15 loans a month easily at Loan Factory because our loan processor take care of almost everything for you, from disclosure, submission, closing, everything. You only focus on the upfront. But then let's say if you become more busy, then you can tap into our setup processor. We set up everything for you upfront. And then if you're even better than that, then I would, let's say like me, I only focus on marketing. I have a team of licensed assistant to help with close loan. And you can do the same thing. You focus on bringing the deal and let everything else to someone else, your team member, to do it. And you can give them 30, 40% of the commission and they love it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren.
Yeah, can I get back on that? So my question is actually similar to that as well. So I'm in California. I do real estate. I'm a real estate agent as well, actually. And that's mainly what I was interested in or focused on, is kind of bringing in the business, partnering with another loan officer, probably hopefully on the platform, offer, some sort of compensation where they kind of take care of everything. I kind of send them, the lead. Is that something that I can do with Loan Factory? Or I just wanted to make sure do I have to be on a team for that? Or is that something that I could just pick and choose who I want to work with as I go?
That would be perfect because there's a lot of loan officers nowadays don't have any transaction, or they don't have a lead, they don't have client. So they would love to work with you and close the loan with you and split the commission with you. So it should be easy. That should be very easy. Yeah. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you.
Hi, Lee. You still have your hand raised? Oh, you forgot. Okay. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Tuan. I think I know the answer to this question. I'm a broker, and if I want to keep my own relationships with different lenders,
yes,
can I do
yes.
both?
You can keep your. Are you in California? California allow you to put your individual license under many brokers. So yes, that's possible. But then I would recommend you to expand to other state. And
that's exactly
work
what I
with
was
loan
looking
factory
for.
in
That's,
other
I mean,
state.
that's why I'm on the webinar, basically, to find out more about that. My other question, I'll keep it short, is I jumped into this late, so I missed most of it. I've only been on for about 10 or 15 minutes. Is there going to be a recording that we're going to get, or how do we catch up to what I missed?
Yeah, you can go to moso.com. Let me type it in here. And after about 5 hours, you can see the link. You can see the link. You can watch it under event.
Got it. Moso.com. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Let's see, Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hello. My question for you is, I've done fix and flip and DSCR and things nationwide already in the states that do not require a license. So if I sign up with you, do I have to send those deals to Loan Factory, or can I still do them through, I have my own brokerage as well?
You can do under Loan Factory. It's up to you. You need to know the purpose why you join Loan Factory, right? So we allow you to send loan. I mean, if the state allow you to work, depend on the state. Some of the state,
They don't allow it.
Most
And so
states-
then I would, there's like for Florida, for example, doesn't allow it. And I have several realtors that do deals in Florida that are looking for private, that are looking for this kind of loan. So
Yeah.
I can only work with them if I do it through Loan Factory, but there are other states that don't, I could do it on without putting it through Loan Factory.
That it's your choice. You can decide to do it under your company name or Loan Factory. We don't care. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Hi, Travis.
Hi, Thon. Thank you. Two things here. Do we get, I know on Rocket, because I'm a Rocket partner, they send out intraday like market adjustments, like, hey, and pricing improvement or pricing. Does all the brokers do that?
Yes.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Okay. And then,
So,
go ahead.
So when they send out an intraday adjustment, our system also adjusted, and we also email to our client and loan officer that as well.
Okay, so Loan Factory internally sends out communications for market adjustments.
To the clients, yes.
Okay.
Yes, we let them
And
know
then,
that.
and then I know Rocket covers credit reports. Do we have to pay, or can we charge the client for, like, let's say PRMG has better pricing than Rocket, and the client wants PRMG. Can we charge them for the credit report, or do we just have to pay it?
It's up to you. You can decide whether you can ask the borrower to pay for it upfront, or you pay for it, and then you can charge the borrower back.
Where I'm at right now, we always charge the clients right up front, regardless of anything.
It's up to you. Our website is really smart. You can turn on the switch. You say, I want borrower to pay for it when they fill out the application. You can turn it on. The system will enforce that. But to be honest with you, I myself, I pay for it. And then when the loan is closed, I charge them back. The reason I have a team will opt them out so that the truthfully people out there don't call my client. So I have 100 clients. Right now I have 140 active loans in my pipeline, and none of them been called by other loan officer or lender. No one called my client because I opt them all out, and I protect my clients. That's how I do it. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Travis. Hi, Troy.
All right, cool. We met in New Orleans this past weekend.
So nice to see you again. A few questions about the understanding whether the license have to transfer to Loan Factory in full, or can it be dual license since I'm in Louisiana? And if I were to switch to Loan Factory, do I expand my horizon to the 48 states that are available for us to write in with the current license that I have, or do I have to get other licenses in different states in order to operate?
Good question. Good question. So in most states, here you see my screen, right? Only in these 6 states you can work under two or more employers. But in all other states, you have to work with one lender, one employer only. Only these 5 states, you cannot be sponsored in other states. So for you, for your case, you can work with Loan Factory in as many states as you want, 48 states. But if you want to keep your own employer in Louisiana, then in Louisiana, we cannot sponsor you in that state. But in other states, we can sponsor you.
All right. So if I want to keep where I'm at right now in Louisiana, I can keep, but I can also get with Loan Factory and add to my horizon.
Yes, you can invest in many other states.
Okay. The only other question that I had was about the building a team situation. I think the question that was answered was about, can you build a team? But there was a question in between. It was about compensation, and I may have missed that explanation. But like, I know sometimes when you sign up under someone can benefit from signing up underneath a certain particular person, and the team sort of grows in the account, sort of like an office. Would that type of structure be created of what you were trying to explain about sort of creating a team or creating some type of a following or whatnot?
Yeah. You can build your team. You can decide how much is the override that you want to take from your team member. So you can split the commission with your team member, like 90-10 or 80-20 or even 50-50. It's up to you to decide, both of you. So as long as you and the team member agree, that's it. Our system will keep track of the split, and when we pay the team member, we pay you at the same time. You don't have to worry about counting. We keep track of all that.
Gotcha. One last question, and it's really concerned because we was having this conversation in person. It's really concerned about commercial. I'm enthused with commercial. That's really my forte of my business. And I do pretty large deals in the multi-million-dollar range. And of course, as the bigger the money gets, sort of you try to, not make it seem like you getting so much money to get a deal done, right? You talk about the 250 bases, and with that aspect, I know we have all control, but what's the biggest type of loans that we can possibly do with Loan Factory, considering the fact that I do hotels and huge apartment complexes?
$100 million deal already. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't hear you. Repeat that.
$100 million deal. Yeah. I heard someone closed a big deal, $100 million.
Understood.
So, yeah. Thank you, Troy. Hi, Leonette. Okay. Hi, Lisa.
Hi there. Thank you again for hosting this. It's always great information. Just being in California, there was like a little bit of a question I had on that, where everybody else can be at 250. In California, even with Rocket, will be at 200, right?
Correct.
Okay. So if we're at 200 in California, but I'm licensed in other states, would I be 200 on all states then?
No. You go with the company. So our company, we set 200 in California and 250 in all other states. So you can be like that. All of the loan officers have the same number, use the same number. But that is lender pay. And you can always switch to borrow pay if you want.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Hi, Richard.
Yes, I just had a question regarding the pricing engine and in the very beginning, on the fees, right?
Yes.
For the loan estimate and everything, how accurate are those third-party fees? Are you reaching out to title companies? I mean, is that something that we have to watch very, very carefully, or we can just go with the flow from an internal point of view?
To be honest, those are the API, the number that we get from our partner, Rocket Mortgage, but it's not accurate because if you send your loan to another title company, then the fee will be different. So it's not completely accurate at all. It's just an idea for the consumer to see.
So it's always good to double check and.
Yes, always critical to double check.
Okay, no
And
problem.
that's why when we submit the loan to the lender, we have to obtain the fee from the title company so that we can disclose more accurately.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Richard. Hi,
you.
Sonia. Hi, Sonia.
Hi, Tuan. Hey, Tuan. Okay, so I'm just gonna be very transparent. Like, I'm a newbie. Like, I'm not even licensed yet, but I do live in Michigan. So just from like your recommendation, which states should I be licensed for right off the bat, or like should it be one, just Michigan? Like, any feedback or recommendation?
Nowadays, with social media, you should have license in more than one state, and it's all up to you. I mean, I normally recommend to my loan officer to find your market. Who would be your targeted clients? It's all about you, your community, people that you know, people that you can relate it to. So that is what I recommend. You need to know your target, your niche, your strength, and always try to be licensed in 2 to 3 states, not one state, just to expand your horizon. The cost is almost nothing. It's just a licensing fee, and so it's cheap. And what is more important is you need to set the goal. You need to know who you want to target, and then you need to know how to approach those targets, how to market to them, what to say to them, how you present yourself so that they know you, they like you, and they will come to you. It's all about that. I want you to think about it clearly. Who is my target? What do I want? Who are my target? How do I reach out to my target? Keep thinking about that all day, every day. You're going to be successful. You're going to keep trying. And you know right away. If you try and you still reach out to them, they don't know about it, you know right away. That means you didn't do it correctly. So if you keep thinking, you're going to hit it one day. You're going to try and you're going to hit it. Yeah.
Thank
you.
And
Yeah,
that
Sonia, if I could.
That is the
Sonia, if I could.
So you work with me. I share with you what you need to do. Yeah. Thank you, Jefferson.
Yeah, and Sonia, if I could chime in to kind of add on to that as well too, because I've been thinking about the same thing. So a very simple way I've been kind of setting the stage with a lot of my customers and like IT and everything is like once I complete a project or a service order, I go through the usual motions of asking for referrals. What did you think? Blah 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 blah. So then I talked to one of my good friends out of the school district. He says, "Hey, we were talking about you kind of looking into broker and loans out and everything on the side. Let's talk about it." And I said, "Here's what I would do. Once I complete work for you, I'm going to ask you for a referral, as I always do. Then we're going to have a conversation. Hey, do you have any finance needs? Is there anything you're looking for?" Just have the conversation up front. And I start thinking about people I live with, my neighbors. I happen to coach wrestling as well. So I start talking to them. Hey, what's going on? Let's talk. Just like I would talk to one of my customers about their IT needs. Just have the conversation. People are super nice generally. They'll let you know, and they're going to give you what you need. It just has to be nonchalant, non-confrontational. It's, hey, I'm doing this on the side. I probably can get you a good deal. Let's sit down and talk. Pretty much just throw at it like that. Put yourself out there, and you'd be amazed at how willing people are to work with you.
Perfect, Jefferson. That is very good advice. One thing that many loan officers make a mistake is they're afraid. They don't have the confidence. They're afraid to talk to their family and friends about who they are. You need to have the confidence. You need to go out there and eager to help people. This is what I do. I feel upset. I feel bad for people around me because they've been ripped off by other loan officers. So I feel that they should go with me because I'm a better loan officer. I can give them better rate. So because of that, I have motivation to go out there and to talk to everyone. And then another mistake a lot of loan officers make is they focus on getting new clients and not focus on their existing clients. You know, you're supposed to call your existing client all the time, invite them out for a drink, get to know them as a person. You know, all of those things, if you do it right, your business will pick up. It's not difficult at all in this industry. If you build a network, yeah, you know a lot of people know you. That's it. If you're really passionate, you want to help people, they will come to you. A lot of them will come to you. It's not difficult at all. Hey, Travis.
Hey, Thon. Is there a commission or is there a commission cap?
$20,000.
20,000 is the cap. Okay, thank you.
And 2,500 minimum.
I'm sorry. What was the minimum?
When we set the lender pay compensation, we have to set the minimum and maximum. So the minimum is 2,500, the maximum is 20,000.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, Leonard.
Yes, thank you, Tuan. Let's say on day one, right? I got a file application in. Am I assigned to a processor when the file is ready to be disclosed? Sorry, I'm coming from the retail world. So, I mean, is it, you know, do I pass it off to be disclosed or I do it myself? And when I'm passing it off to the processor saying, hey, you know, the file's ready for you, here's the income docs I have, what are the turn times for their response?
Good question. So when the loan coming in, when it's ready to go, right? You run the pricing, you pick the lender, you convert it to a loan. So we have a turn time of 4 hours. Your loan will be submitted and disclosed to the borrower. So 4 hours turn time. And the condition is every day. So we have a high standard. And the first 3 transactions, we will try to give you a very good loan processor to make sure you're comfortable. And after that, you will be assigned 1 processor. You will work with the processor forever. Unless you're not happy with the processor, you can request us for a new processor. And we have processor who can speak another language like Spanish to help you. If you have clients that need to speak Spanish with, then we have Spanish speaking processor to help you as well.
Great, and we can request that from the beginning if, you know, I do loans in English and Spanish. Okay.
Yes, you can do that. And then the good thing about Loan Factory is if you work for a small broker or if you process by yourself, you will be in trouble when you have a VA loan or USDA loan. You don't have to split. Or if you need to send a loan to a small lender, let's say AD Mortgage or some other lender, it's very confusing for anyone to know the process of all lenders. Hundreds of lenders out there. Everyone have different system. Everyone have a different process. It's hard for any single person to know how to work with that lender, right? But if you work with our processor, they're good on that. We have so many processors, and some of them we specialize in that lender, and we can arrange that to help you. And that is their job. They deal with lender every day. So you don't have to worry about how to deal with a new lender or a new product, you know. So that is the benefit actually. Hi, Paul.
One last question. So loan closes Monday. We close, we fund, record. When's payout for us?
So normally, most of the loan nowadays, when the loan is closed, we ask the title company to wire us the money. Okay. So you know the wire gonna hit our account very soon, and accountant will check that, and that means we receive it. Then you can request commission. Everything done online, so you can go to your account, you put the money, say I want to request commission, and we are trying to pay every other day right now. The only time it's slow is W2. We pay weekly.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Paul.
Sorry about that. Back to the gentleman that was talking about the commercial loans. He was talking about, you know, building a team and that sort of thing, you know, having loan officers underneath him. And my immediate question was, why would a loan officer do that? Why wouldn't he work with you with Loan Factory directly and skip the guy that wants him to be under his team?
Yeah, I mean, for commercial loan, you don't need a team. I don't think you need a team. But a team means, not like I said earlier, mentorship is from deal to deal. A team is more like permanent. So let's say if you have a commercial or a HELOC or some kind of reverse mortgage, and you're not familiar with that kind of loan, then you might want to work with some other loan officer so that together you close the loan and you can split the commission because you're not familiar with that product. But for ongoing, like for team, it should be more permanent. And it should be like, okay, I'm good at bringing lead. You're going to convert the lead for me. Then you can work together as a team on a permanent basis. That would be so helpful.
So if, like, I used to have guys that worked underneath me, but, you know, like you said, it's a lot of work. I mean, maintaining, you know, discipline, you know, you don't want guys doing stuff on the side and all the stuff that goes along with guys who are just out there freewheeling it. With those kinds of guys, I'm just wondering, if I wanted to go back into that and have guys working underneath me, what would be the argument against for the loan officer, the guy that I wanted to hire underneath me, from just going to you directly and just bypassing me altogether?
It's all about who control the deal, right? Who bring in the deal.
Yeah.
Whoever control the deal, who bring in the deal, we have the power.
Okay.
So it's all about relationship between you and the other guy. Who bring in the deal, and who bring in the deal will make more, and the other one make less for sure.
Okay, I got you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Placentia.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, I met you at New Orleans last weekend. So thank you for inviting me to this Zoom meeting. Anyway, my question is, because I'm already working with a lender in California, so I'm glad that I can hang the license still with you and all that. So my question is, we can choose our own escrow and title company still, right?
Yes. No
Yes.
problem.
Okay. So granting that I'm already, because a lot of my clients too are realtors, so they refer their loans to me, and sometimes I cannot. I mean, they don't want the client to be doing the loan themselves, like consumer base. So in reality, they want me to just come up with a loan approval and process the loan. So I'll create my own portal for the client. I'll open that pricing and all that, and then I can share that afterwards to the client, right?
Yes. 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 Basically.
Okay.
You can.
And then
You can,
the pricing wise, as far as the escrow, because I have my own escrow right now, and they have certain fees, so I can enter those, transpose it into the Loan Factory system.
You don't need to enter. The processor will do that for you. The processor will work with your title company and get the fee and disclose for you. You don't have to. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, then. Okay, that's my question. So everything that I'm doing right now, I'll just pass those figures to the processor, and they'll take care of everything.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, sounds good. Thank
That's
you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Hi, Julie.
Thank you.
Hello. My question is, if you get a loan submitted, who gets the loan conditions?
Okay, this is the process. When the loan is ready to go, right? You convert it to a loan from prospect, from application to a loan, and say, I want to send it to, let's say, Thailand. I want borrow pay. I want 1.25% commission. I want to use this title company. And then you will submit it. Of course, your processor is picked up automatically, and the processor will disclose the loan, submit the loan, and disclose the loan for you. And most lenders now take about a day to approve the loan. And they will, when they approve, they give us the list of conditions. And the processor, when they get that condition list, they will call you and go over the condition with you. so that you and the processor are on the same page and understand how to clear each of them. Then you have a peace of mind that the processor will follow what you instruct the processor to do, right? And the processor will work with the borrower to obtain the document and clear the condition. And the processor is supposed to work on your loan every day. They have to touch every loan every day. So that is the turn time that we have. And if there's any new condition, they will have to let you know. So the entire process, you are aware, you can control, but the processor will do everything for you.
Wonderful. And then the other one, my company is located in Oregon. Am I correct in saying I would have to give up my company in order to come work with you?
Yeah, we would love to have you.
But I would have to give, I cannot keep my company in Oregon and then work with you in the other states. I have to give up Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon is one of the weird states that say that you can only work for one company, even though in other states they still don't want you to stay with any other company. So Oregon is one of the 5 states that is so difficult.
Okay. And then on second mortgages, how is the compensation structured with that? In HELOCs?
For the second mortgages, I think we have a special pricing. We don't charge that much because we don't know commission is not that much. So, and then some of the HELOC company, they process the loan for us too. So I believe that we charge only like $100 for HELOC instead of 500. I think you can ask my team; they can clarify that to you.
Okay. So there's no minimum or maximum like the other loans for those.
No maximum, but then we charge a lot less for HELOC. We know that you don't make much, so we want to help you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can try it out. I mean, I see a lot of loan officer or broker. European push you and encourage you to open up your business, but then that is a little too early, too rushed for someone that don't have a lot of business to open up a company, because as a loan originator, it's completely different than a broker. A broker have different business than a loan officer. So my advice is you should not be a broker unless you close at least 5 to 10 loans a month, because at that level you have enough money to hire staff, to pay for all the overhead and expenses. It's too early to rush to have your own brokerage. It's not good. Focus on bringing the business, bringing the money first. Be a good loan officer first before you can even thinking about become a broker. It's a different game, different career. Yeah. Hi, Sonia.
Hey, Tuan. Really quick, you mentioned like the value of like social media marketing. Do you have a couple like seasoned loan officers, like Instagram handles that I can follow that you recommend that I can take a peek at?
I myself don't do a lot of Instagram. I do a lot of Facebook.
Or
But
Facebook.
when you join, we have a lot of them actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can do the right direction. Just follow some of the best loan officer and learn from them. See how often they post, what do they do, picture or video, and the way they do to attract follower, attract people. You are new, but I think you can become a very good loan officer already. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
I know. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, and everything is about paying attention, about learning. Set your goal and watch around. See if people can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, why I cannot do it? Just keep thinking and find out a solution. It will be there. I mean, it's not difficult. And I think, Sonia, you're going to be a good high producing loan officer for sure. I'm pretty sure that. But one criteria I told everyone is if you work 8 hours a day, if you work full time as a loan officer and your business is not growing, let me know. I want to know exactly what you do every day so that I can give you feedback. Because I know that in this business, there are a lot of competition. However, most of the loan officers are not good. So if you work hard, you determine, you try hard, you're gonna be successful in this industry. And I would love to know if you work 8 hours a day and you're not successful. I want to know why. I'm going to be talking to you. I want to dig out the issue, and I will help you with the advice so that you can be better. Yeah. Hi, Travis.
Hey, Thon.
Yeah.
So my question is around bond loans. I know that the bond loans set their own comp plans, and that's fine. But what about the seconds on the bonds? Do we get compensation on the second portion of the bond loans?
When you say bond,
yeah, down payment assistance loans.
the county assistance. I don't do a lot of do a loan like this. I don't do a lot of it, so I'm not familiar.
I got it. Thank you.
Like second loan, we always take very little money. We know that there's not much money in the second loan, so we try to help. Yeah. Thank you, Travis. So I thank you for asking a lot of good questions. That's why I love talking, because when I talk, I've been challenged with great questions and I have to answer it. And that's why you have to do the same thing. You have to be active on social media so that people can ask you a lot of questions. And you have to answer in a way so that you can win them. So that's how we can become better and better every day. So that's why if you work hard, you're going to become a better loan officer. And Loan Factory will be a great platform to support you. Remember this, Loan Factory, I built it so that it helped me become #1 loan officer in the country. Now I turn around and open up and give everything to you. So any suggestion, anything you need, I will try my best to help you. Because my goal now is to help you and make you become a better loan officer, make sure you're happy. So that is the benefit of working with me. And good thing is, if you don't close any loan, you don't pay anything, right? So, and our flat fee is very little. If you compare our flat fee against many other brokers out there or lender, we charge the list. We charge the list. We compare everyone already. And our slogan is, we dare you to compare. We want you to compare. We want your client to compare. And that's by comparing, it makes us better. You have to compare everything. You have to compare you against your competitor. You compare Loan Factory versus another broker when you decide who you want to work with, right? If your company right now, you need to list out what they offer to you compared to Loan Factory. And of course, the company have to help you, right? So whoever helped you the most, you should work with. And that's my advice. Always compare, because your client will also compare. And that means you have to be better. You have to beat out your competition. Hi, Henry.
Yes, hi. Yeah, great presentation. I was wondering, so if I was to sign up today, how long would it take in California for my license to be fully kind of transferred over with you guys?
It all depends on the state. For us, we are very fast. So I would say 1 to 2 weeks. California is a little bit slow.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Hamdi. Okay, thank you, everyone. And like I said, if you are not ready, then that's fine, because I know that this is a big decision for everyone, right? So the only thing I want you to know is you have to compare so that you can get better. Your business has to be better than your competitor. That is the key. So there's no rush. You don't have to join Loan Factory right away, but I want you to keep thinking how you can improve your business. How can you win in the long run? If you can make a little improvement every day or every week, then after a few months, you're gonna see that you become a very good loan officer. You can compete against anyone, and that's what you want, right? You wanna be proud that you have the best deal, the best offer for your clients. And when the client comes to you, you're happy for them because you help them. And that is why this career is amazing. You're making money, you're helping others, you have your own business, you control your own business, you can grow it, you are your own boss. Everything is so great in this business. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for joining my webinar. Thank you. Keep in
you.
touch. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.